Impaled are those who are opposed to me. Shackled are those who are soon to be displayed for all to see. In my kingdom of infamy, striking fear into the heart of all. Expect no less than death. Reign on terror abysmal. Nobody here to stop me from the methods I condone. Stopping the seeds of treachery. Crush them before they grow. Conscience set aside. Cross me and you will die. Lying in a box, dark with emotions, a claustrophobic disease sets in, lungs drawing in more air, lack of memory present, as the heart races with terror, lack of oxygen, missing from the third world, below the sun I lie, missing from the third world, below the sun I lie, damage to visceral organs, membranes of those cells open, adrenaline damage imminent. Lack of oxygen. Storming of adrenaline. Incompatible abnormal rhythms. Triggering the fear to succumb. Knowing of what's to come. Pass away. Wandering into the other side. Calming the fear as a rush subsides. A stage of separation from this physical world. Pass away, passing on to the next. Sleeping in your grave, lack of oxygen, on this side or the other. Regrettably he's sick, he's got swellings on his dick, and when he touched his dick, the swelling busted pus was splatting all over his face. What a grace! Bacterial colonies caused the pain and brought disease, screaming and yelling and bleeding and smelling. His foreskin is a pitted flap. Must he scrap the bitch he fucked the day before was only for one night, not more. Now he's pissing blood. And his balls just look like mud. That's what he's got. Asterisk, ugly bitch, box, scream asterisk, venereal disease, rancid tasting dick cheese, corrosive like acid burns holes in his skin. Crab like it is spreading over his palate, limb shapeless is the dick, and his glance is much too big, riddled and defiled. A useless lump between his legs. Soft like wax. While he fucked that slut, he's got a finger in her butt digging in her shit. Her asshole was a fouling pit. What a hit. Asterisk, guttural shitbox, scream asterisk, venereal disease, rancid tasting dick cheese, corrosive like acid burns holes in his skin. Crab like it is spreading over his palate, limbs dripping, splattering, twisting, melting, porous, damaged, dreadful dick. He drank her passages. Innocence is an excuse, because even children would lick anything that smells so motherfucking sick. Metamorphic. So he will understand his lust has been his end. Now he is more intelligent. He'd better use his hand. No commend. Asterisk, embryonic abortion box, scream asterisk, venereal disease, rancid tasting dick cheese, corrosive like acid burns holes in his skin. Crap like it is spreading over his palate, limbs. addicted to the excrements of the dead. Post-mortem nourishment of secretions. Coprophagical deeds. Stay-gutted corpses. Prone on the table. Ripped away from their place of eternal rest, I start predating the bodies. Awful pleasure-seeking, draining, rotten anal tract, rectal bleeding upon my tongue. Consuming. The spattered intestinal juices. Splattering cavities till last drop. Gorging shit and sewage of bodies on raw, I fill my mouth in delight. The stench is sickly sweet. My hunger is growing on. I grab handfuls of tainted putrid waste, wallowing in pools of steaming shit. Munch the septic matter, hovering over the corpse in decay. Forced in my throat, coughing up and choking. Decrepitated mental, compulsive fixations for human disarray influenced my every motions. To slide my hands into the gastrointestinal tract, I drink blood and feces, intoxicating me with this rank, rotting putridine, erupted from the dead. My decrepit procedures of deviated autopsy let me obtain all the food that I crave with no effort. I feel sick, I'm fucking fixated with taste this seepage, and I devour it entirely, puking and regorging again. I'm a fucking pervert. Cold, round, half-dead. Vision fades swiftly. Breathing is labored. My latest victim squeals to me. 10 victims this month alone. A new thrill I must search for, complacent in my rituals. Stab and hack ad infinitum, still alive but fading quickly. I quiver with anticipation. It's clear what I must do now. Permeate, penetrate, violate with vermin. A stiff dead rat lies at her feet. A misogynistic tool of my madness, caustic methods to fill my needs. This rotting rodent is just what it calls, for I bind her legs. Her struggle futile, the ligature grates. The tension rises, I force it in. No subtle action, the sinew tears to my satisfaction. She suffers as I revel. The rats spread filth inside my soul. She bleeds like a stuck pig. I thrust it as I climax. They suffer from my lunacy, the insane urge that forces me. They suffer from my lunacy. Their violent end will come to be. Her beating heart begins to fade. The insides ravaged, torn and maimed. I quiver still from ardent bliss. A newfound thrill I can't resist. They suffer from my lunacy, the insane force that purges me. They suffer from my lunacy. Their violent end will come to be. It seems there's life left in her, a chance to further my pleasure. I grab the filthy dead rodent and force it in her gaping mouth. I ram my stiffness inside her. She can't believe it's not over. I choke her dead as I finish. We both expire rhythmically. Fear breeds contempt. In the ear of a man one has to question this common trait. Why do we hate what we don't understand? Forced into a body and damned with intelligence, shoved into a soul, wired with circuitry you cannot control, a tradition so ancient that evolution will circumvent hell-bent on ideals, instilled since birth a price on life the flesh is worth. Somewhere in this organism's development a separate path taken possible. Defect awakened, some feel it was simply a choice and use morality to strengthen their voice. For this rather Christian indoctrination we have such sights to show you. The imp shall get to know you motherfucking biblically expound in human leather. Desensitized, its sanity weathered. To the wall your arms and legs are tethered, say hello to your new gender. First we start with your private parts. Snip cremaster, your testes fall apart. Pain makes you faint as I slit your taint while you're unconscious, I just wait. Now you're awake, just in time as I make this incision, the next step in your sex revision. A slice up the shaft and around the corona, unsheathed penile muscle exposing the urethra. Welcome to forced gender dysphoria. How does it feel to be a woman now and not a man? Unnatural and unclean. Lord, please forgive them as this is not what they mean. Are you there and are you listening? Why would you even let this happen to me? Shut up and take it. Just accept your new life. Look at it this way. You'll make a dashing wife as for your new husband. We had to perform a hysterectomy. DUT, we managed to save your penis. And staple it to her pubis, in order to remove tissue rejection. For 7 days she must avoid erections. Since we grafted plants to make a clitoris, these operations are always hit or miss. An evolution of a self-destructing human parasite, a revolution and advancement of human technology, a dissection of the birth, giving sexual organs a solution to the world's overpopulation. Now for the fun part, I introduce this, my new cradle of Judas. Perineal puncturing device also juices the fruit of the human as force is applied, grinding and winding intestines and inside around it like a drill bit turns anatomy into a visceral swill, grating, excavating and making its way through the body like a bore finding its way out the mouth, announcing the gore.